وكم كرهت مصابها لكن رأيت الخير يسكب في أنا.
The travel segment on Radio Islam International on this lovely Saturday morning, and we have Hamza the chef, Hamza Saeed, joining us in studio this morning. A man who needs no introduction. Just hearing his name, people might start licking their lips more because of the recipes and the food that he prepares. Hamza, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah khairan for taking out the time and joining us here in studio this morning. Hamza, originally from Malawi, he is a private chef and owner of Hamza Culinary Convenience. He's also a travel agent, content creator, influencer, entrepreneur, and a cooking instructor. But today, we're speaking all about Mozambique. We're speaking all about traveling to Mozambique, and Chef Hamza will be telling us more about that. Hamza, let's start off. For South Africans that are considering a trip to Mozambique, what would you say is the most convenient and affordable ways to travel there from South Africa?
Okay, I think the best way will be by road. I've been going there about 4 years. The most places that are like very good to go for South Africans will be like Ponta and Belém. So what happens? Flight takes 1 hour, but even if you fly, you still going to need to drive to get to those destinations. So I would say driving is best because you're able to experience and discover a lot of things along the way getting to the destination.
MashaAllah. Hamza, can you explain to us the current visa requirements for South African citizens entering Mozambique? And are there any key tips for a smooth crossing the border?
Yeah, it's very easy because it's no more like I'm from Malawi, I go all the time.
Yeah.
So if it's easy for me, then it will be easy for South Africans. It's just a visiting visa that they'll give you when you get at the border.
Yeah.
So it's very smooth. If you're driving from Johannesburg going to Maputo or Mozambique, then the easiest way to be Nelspruit N4. Yeah, but this will take you about 7 hours. And if you are from Durban, then there's a border called Cospe border in Manguzi. From Durban, you're looking at 5 hours. So yeah, it's easy to go there. It's not hectic. You don't need any extra visa if you're South African.
Okay, Jazakallah.
And Mozambique is famous for the beaches, right, Hamza? Whether it's Ponta or even going further up north. What would you say?
Very big. It's very big. Mozambique is very big.
It's very big.
Yeah, their famous beach will be, Ponta Doro. Yeah, and if you're going further, you go to Belém. They got San Martin there also. It's very beautiful. And you can go further as Vilanculos. It's quite far. If you want to go there, it's better to fly.
How far is Vilanculos?
I haven't gone there yet, but I hear they said it will take you about another 7 hours from Maputo alone. Yeah, so it's quite far. So I many times I've been going. I done Ponta Doro, Belém, and I done Santa Maria. Most of people don't know about Santa Maria. That place is beautiful. It's paradise.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Where is that situated? Which part of Mozambique?
Yeah, so when you get in Maputo, you have to, if you don't want to drive, you can jump in the boat. It will take you 1 hour to get to Santa Maria. The other side, they call it Inaka Island.
Oh.
Where the MC ship, the ship from Durban?
Right.
They call it Portuguese Island. It goes there.
Oh,
that's where the terminal is.
Right.
It's very beautiful.
MashaAllah.
Then if you want to drive, the most preferable way is to drive 4x4 because of the sand and the roads can be very rough. So 4x4 is best to drive there. Unless you got SUV, which is very high, maybe you can put on diff-lock. So it will take you 3 hours from Ponta Doro to get to Santa Maria. But those 3 places are the best. The beaches are very big and very beautiful.
And for those that are traveling, a normal car, would that be okay? Or do you suggest that, they get a 4x4, a bakkie?
The bakkie is better because most of the places got sand and the roads are, if you're going in the villages, then the roads are very bad. But if you want to go to Belém,
right?
Yeah, towards Shashai, there you can drive in a car because it's tar road right through to the resort.
Right.
Yeah, so it's easy. But if you want to do Ponta Doro, you want to do Santa Maria and all the other areas, then you need a 4x4.
Okay, lovely. So the places to be is Ponta Dorio, Beleng, and Santa Maria. I hope I get a salary increase to get there. Hamza?
It's very cheap. It's very cheap there.
Oh, okay, mashallah.
It's very cheap comparing to overseas. Alhamdulillah, you have to go see. It's
Inshallah.
very cheap.
Talking about the accommodation, Hamza, what types of accommodation are best suited for the families, even solo travelers or those seeking luxury? And are there any unique places to stay there that you would recommend and highlight?
Yeah, my favorite place has been Aloha. They're good villas. So the houses are very big. They can accommodate up to 20 people if your family is bigger. Then the smallest they got is 10 sleeper. You get 10, you get 14, 16, and 20. They got a lot of houses. So there's a lot of options for you to select from. And they're all facing the beach, on the beachfront. All of them.
Oh,
Very beautiful. Then if you're not a big family, maybe you just passing by Maputo or something, they still got hotel. They got Redstone Blue, they got Southern Sun, and all the other fancy hotels of theirs. So I think it's best if you're going in the big family to book the villas. So you're looking at 20 sleeper max, unless your family is so big. Last time I went with the Varachas from Azadville.
yeah.
There were about 35 guys.
35
so they had
guys.
to take 3 villas.
Yeah, they're a very big family.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a
Yeah.
question, talking about the villas. Let's say
Yeah.
in those areas, Santa Maria and Portadono, the villas for 8 people, what are we looking at price?
Yeah, for 8 people, you're looking at the 6,500 rand.
For how long? For
For
one month?
night.
One
That's
month.
accommodation only without
Okay.
my food.
Oh,
Yeah, which is cheap because if you divide it to 8 people, then it's a bargain. And if you want it to go even cheaper, then you must go in the big group because 20 sleeper is 12,500 rand.
per night, not per
Yeah,
month. Not per month.
No, no. Per night, per night.
Now, Hamza, as a chef, right? Could you give us an overview of the Mozambique cuisine, the food that you can experience there? What are the must-try dishes for people that are visiting there?
Yeah.
The food that they should try, or for the food lovers.
Yeah, you know, Mozambique is the Portuguese country. So you obviously, you can never go wrong with Portuguese dishes. So their seafood is best,
Yeah.
even though their cookings are not the same as South African style.
Yeah.
Because when I go there, I use my masala
Yeah.
to just give the Mozambique cooking a twist. So I would say the seafood, the prawns, crayfish, crab curries, and seafood boil, amazing. It's very beautiful. The only difference is they're not so strong on their spices. It's kind of mild, unless maybe you ask them to put more masala. They do have the red masala, the red chilies that is very hot,
Can you
but they
prepare?
don't eat hot.
Can you prepare lunch for us today?
I can do it if you got ingredients because it requires good ingredients to make good lunch.
Okay.
And what about
Hamza-
the prawns? The prawns is very famous there.
Yeah,
in
their
Mozambique.
prawns are best. They're big.
Is
It's
it a
not like-
different way that they prepare it compared to the South Africans, or is it just the different
Yeah,
the
there's a
quality of
different
the
way.
prawns? Or
Yeah, there's different way. In South Africa, most of people they're scared of their head, but they say the flavor is in the head. So there in Mozambique, when they butterflying it, they butterfly right through from the head to the tail. And the best way to do is to put on the braai. That's what I do in my most prawn dishes. I put on the braai because I usually bring from Mozambique and I use the moswe in South Africa.
Okay, mashallah. Hamza, how would you describe the people and the cultural diversity of Mozambique? And can you maybe tell us about, the presence and the role of Islam and the Muslims out there, and particularly out in Maputo?
Yeah. There is Islam, Alhamdulillah. There is Islam there. As you're driving along the road going to Maputo, you see quite a bit of masjid along the way. And in Ponta d'Oro, there is a masjid also there. Juma time we go there, you see the masjid getting very full. Because in Maputo, so there's a lot of Indians in Maputo that are doing business, and they're based there. They're from there also. Yeah, you'll find that there is din there. I once went to visit there more in the city. Every second shop, for food, like restaurant, it was halal. So that is a good thing about Mozambique. But if you're going out towards the villages,
Yeah.
then Islamic is not strong in the villages. But in Maputo, I seen masjid,
Mashallah.
and masjid get full there.
Okay, I want to find a job out in Santa Maria. Look for me a job there, Hamza.
You can be my assistant chef.
Okay.
no, I wouldn't advise it, Hamza. I wouldn't advise. He'll
I
eat up
can-
all of your food. He'll eat up all the ingredients.
Yeah.
And time-wise, Hamza, like the weather, or which time of the year would you say is best to visit these places that you've made, whether it's Ponte d'Or or going further up to Pilen and these places? Is there a particular time of the year where it's best suited or most suited
Yes,
to
yes.
visit?
Like now from September, October, November is the best way to go because now the sun is out. And because you see from here to Mozambique, the Bombo border is 6 hours drive. So you'll find out their winter and our winter doesn't differ that much. So when it's winter in South Africa, it's also winter in Mozambique. The only difference is they don't get to -1 and -2 like us. But it gets cold. But in the days, during the day, it's still warm. So yeah, it's the same as South African weather, only that there's still a little bit warm and humid during the day.
Mashallah. Hamza, normally, people that when they talk about the beaches, mashallah, world-class beaches, untouched coral reefs out in Mozambique there, the charm of the location where the beaches are. Tell us more about the beauty of the beaches, and are they swimmable? Most of the beaches are swimmable.
Yes, very beautiful. The water is crystal clear and you could see blue. The best thing also, like when you're sitting on the villas there on the resort, you would see the dolphins and whales riding waves, coming so close. We'll be taking videos and pictures. It's so beautiful. The sand is clear and the space is vast, is big, like how you see in Durban. Yeah, that's big. So the beaches are very good there. They got their market next to the beach. So a lot of things happening there along the beach because the market is just nearby.
And for those that, like my colleague here, Malala Muhammad Kara, he loves fishing.
Yeah.
So if you travel to these places,
It's
are there
based,
opportunities?
It's based. Deep sea fishing there.
Yeah.
Deep sea fishing. I took one group last time. We went. They'll be taking you, I think, like from after Fajr. I think you go for 3 hours. Then they got another slot in the afternoon. They go like that. But it depends on how many people you're going. Yeah, you negotiate. There's quite a bit of different companies that are doing it. You just walk on the market. You find all the different places: surfing, boating, jet ski, boat cruise, fishing. They got it lined up there, but it's very good. You go deep fishing, you catch big ones. And if you want to do just along the sea and you stand by, standing on the side, then you also catch.
Also,
but you must know which places to go because other places they're not allowed to fish. Then they can give you a fine very quick. Mozambique.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to go to the places where you can't fish. Nice fish there.
You like the challenge?
I like the challenge. Hamza, one question. Talking about fishing, share with us a simple fish recipe.
Okay.
Like normally we have the fish here in Joburg, the bass, black bass. Tell us how to prepare this.
Yeah, the fish is very easy to prepare. Most of the fishes you'll find that you are doing like a lemon butter sauce for your dressing. So what I do in my recipe, usually then I'll marinate the fish with black pepper, salt, lemon juice, a lot of crushed garlic. You cannot have a fish without garlic.
Yeah.
So if you like it a little bit kicking it, then I'll put green masala or green chili. Yeah. So it's good if you use green masala. So you're trying to keep your color of the lemon butter sauce white. So it's not ready masala. Then the fish wanted to ready is going to look like masala fish. You see?
It's going to look like bani chow.
Then like that. Then you marinate it maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, 80. Then leave it one side. And if you want to do in the oven, then you put in the oven. But like first few minutes, 10 minutes, you cover it in the foil. And you put it on the bake. Then when you're done, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you take the foil out. Then you let it grill it like that. Because what happens is, because of the heat, the fish will open up. Then you lose the shape. So the foil keeps it in shape. You see?
Right. Okay.
Then the secret is in the sauce now.
Okay.
You see? Yeah. So then I'll boil my butter. If you're making, let's say, one fish, maybe you'll be looking at 125 grams of butter. Then you put that in the pot. You put again garlic in there. You put fish spice. You put lemon juice. You put fresh cream.
Yeah.
Then black pepper. Then as it boils, you keep tasting. Then you judge the flavor. You're looking at how strong it must be, medium, dynamite, up to you. Then you can still always put a little bit in chilies in it. Then as the fish is almost done, you throw this sauce over in the oven. Or if you're doing on the braai, then at the end, you throw this sauce. You let it steam in, then You can leave it another 5 minutes. Even if you switch your oven off, then you're ready to serve.
Okay.
Chips and garlic bread will be
I
like
want to stay with you for 1 month. Teach me how to cook.
You're going to gain weight because you won't cook, you'll be eating.
Hamza, there's so much more we could talk about.
Yeah,
but,
you must bring the team,
yeah, we're
inshallah.
gonna
You must
bring the team,
Inshallah.
inshallah.
Inshallah. Then I'm going to be your chef.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
awesome,
I mean,
inshallah.
inshallah.
Jazakallah khairan so much, Hamza, for taking out the time and joining us here in
Alhamdulillah,
studio. Speaking
alhamdulillah.
about Mozambique, and Jazakallah khairan for that recipe
We'll make
as well.
time, inshallah. We'll make time. I'll
You
bring
made
you
us a bit
platter
hungry.
of seafood. Then you can,
Yeah.
even if you don't go, then you can just feel the
Yeah.
taste.
With discounted price. Nah?
Yeah, with the discounted price, inshallah.
Okay.
Jazakallah khairan, Hamza. Jazakallah
Okay,
khairan for joining
jazakallah.
us. Assalamu alaikum wa
Wa
rahmatullahi wa
alaikum
barakatuh.
salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.